Hello, today I want to talk to you about how having conversations online, even though they may be difficult, are a great way for you to get more content for your practice. So my name is Dr. Derek Barron. Typically, my partner in crime is over here to the side, but she's away for the day. So you'll have to put up with me and maybe some of my dry humor. So I apologize for that up front. Again, my name is Dr. Derek Barron. Welcome to Practice Insider's Edge. We do what we can to help healthcare, private practice, business owners grow and scale their practice. So today I want to give you a presentation about 5 conversation starters and 5 ways in which you can use conversations to help build and grow your practice and keep in front of your current patients and even more so your prospective patients. So let me share the screen with you here in a moment. All right. So I'm going to click up here so I have the ability of clicking on it. So what I want to talk with you about are 5 conversation starters to keep your audience talking about you and your practice. So again, my name is Dr. Derek Barron. Terri, that's my wife. She's a physical therapist. We founded Practice Insider's Edge because I am a chiropractor. My wife is a physical therapist. We wanted to work with private practice practitioners that are passionate about growing and scaling their practice and making a big difference in their community. So you can pause this and read it if you wish. We use a platform called Grow. It allows our clients to deliver systemized and customized automations to help within their practice and marketing and lead generation, all that kind of good stuff. So we offer coaching as well. So if you ever have questions about that, by all means, just drop some information in the comment section below. So engaging means capturing someone's attention. And for the most part, capturing that attention can actually be difficult. And then having a conversation with those people, especially on the internet, is not always easy, particularly when there are millions of other people and other things clamoring for their attention at the same time. So you're not the only person that's out there trying to get the attention of your patients or your prospective patients. So we want to help you get past that and kind of make you the leader in the community that way. So the thing is, your patients want to talk to you. Whether you believe it or not, they actually like to have conversations. People like to be heard. And as you know yourself as a provider, when you say something to your patients, you want them to listen. Your patients actually want to be engaging in return. They want to know that what you think is important, and they want to believe that you care about what they think too. So the number one thing that we can do is express an opinion about current healthcare issues. A good way to get started with this is following relevant publishers and influencers in your niche. If you're keeping up to date on what's happening in the news, that's fantastic. If there are other people in your niche, whether it's physical therapy, chiropractic, podiatry, massage therapy, whatever there is, that somebody's a leader in the industry or you're finding it yourself, you can talk about some of those current issues that are out there. And when you see them post a piece of news or content that's relevant to your patients or your practice, you want to read the article or watch the video. And then you want to figure out how you can add to that conversation. And adding to that conversation is unique in the fact that you want to add to it with some of your own content. So you want to share that information. Make sure to include a call to action that encourages your patients to chime in with their own opinions. And I do say patients, but I also mean those prospective patients, because this is the first time they're going to start to hear about you and learn more about you and your practice. So the second thing that we can do is ask for stories and experiences. Everybody has a story to tell. The key here is to share your own story and then ask your patients to share their best stories with you. So for example, just say that you went on vacation. And for my wife and I, we went on vacation with our family. That is not us. We went to Cabo San Lucas, had a fantastic time, very safe environment. We went deep sea fishing for marlins. Some great stories about that. We didn't catch anything. My sister and brother-in-law caught a 200-pound 111-inch marlin on an accidental trip of the line of my sister. We saw 8 fish, didn't grab a single one. We actually then went swimming with the whale sharks. So it was a phenomenal experience for us and just taking some beach time. So you want your patients to experience this. Maybe you're one of those providers that doesn't want to share all of your personal information. You don't have to, but you want to share some pictures and maybe share images of what took place or even cut a little video. I shared a video actually in our group when I was there about mindset and how key that is and critical is. Then you can ask them to share some of their travel stories. People want to share their experiences with you. Give them that opportunity. The benefit of this type of sharing is that it provides you with an opportunity to respond, express sympathy or amazement, and build a bond with your current or potential patients online. In order to be continued to be trusted, you must build that bond, and allowing your patients to tell some stories or share a story, share an image, it's a great way for that bond to be started. Number 3 is you want to get recommendations. This is different than getting reviews. By recommendations, what I mean is you want to know what patients like to do in your community. So, what do patients like to do more than tell stories? They like to give recommendations, whether it's for a new place to go and eat or some other ideas here. What kind of recommendations should you ask for? Like going out, what's a great new restaurant in the community? That's a great one. Ideally, they should be relevant to your practice, or your community. So, for example, what is your favorite healthcare podcasts? If you have one, that's a great time to drop a hint for them to listen or watch yours as well. You want to get people attracted to your content. What local companies do you follow on Facebook and Twitter? Should I put Instagram as there as well? And then why? Why are they following that company? So where we live in Naperville, I've done some work with, it's called Everdean's, and they're a grilled cheese company. Not a company, restaurant. They make phenomenal grilled cheese sandwiches, unique in their own way. And I think they have a donut that they grill and they add bacon to it, and it's fantastic. So why do I want to share that information to the people that are in my community? Because if they haven't tried it, they're a local community. I want a local business. I want to support them. It's not necessarily healthcare. Maybe on the bad side if you're eating the donuts with bacon, but it's still a great way to promote yourself, your business, and then that's going to, in fact, ask them to, in a sense, promote your practice. So it's a great way to do that. What about your favorite apps? What are the favorite apps, whether you're an Android user, an iPhone user, or a Google user, whatever it is? What are some of the favorite apps that you use for your phone and why? What are the reasons that you like those? Is it a great way to tour national parks? Is there something that helps you count your calories or do your workouts better for you? What is it? If you don't know, you don't ask. And then you get the idea. The key is not to stray too far away from your brand or your practice, but you want to get some engaging conversation. Keep it focused, encourage patients to share their experiences and recommendations with you and each other. Number 4, you want to promote your event or events and your community. So are you appearing at a local street fair or a charity event, if that's something that you're doing? Spinal screenings. Are you going out there and doing anything that's specific to your community, whether it's, for us, we used to do one when it was the breast cancer walk. We would actually sponsor that. We would pitch a tent out in the field, and we would take turns walking around the track to get the miles for breast cancer awareness. Sharing your involvement is a great way to remind patients that you stand for something, like making an impact in your community. You want to ask them, what is the last community event you attended? What did you like about it? Would you attend again? That's great input and or feedback for yourself to learn. And it gives your patients a way to express that. And it also helps promote those events as well. And you can ask them, what was the last event you attended? If you enjoyed it, tag them here. So it'll actually give them some representation on your social channels for those events. Another option is to include an open call to action at the end of something just like this. We hope you'll stop by and check us out at our booth. There's a free gift waiting for you. Of course, you go a little bit more into that, but that's just a great way for you to get some interaction taking place within your community. Number 5 is you want to asking open-ended questions. Asking questions is one of the best ways in which you can get your patients talking. It's especially helpful to you if you can get them talking in a way that helps you to learn more about them. For example, you could ask questions like, what's your biggest challenge regarding your health today? If a patient or a prospective patient will answer that question, it absolutely opens the door for you going in and starting a conversation about how you can help them and their healthcare. What healthcare problems do you wish someone could solve for you? And again, it opens the door for what you can do for them. What product or services helped you the most? Do they use a Theragun of some sort? You could give them ideas as to what to talk about. It could be what community, program do you like the YMCA, or use Wheatland Athletic Association around here for kids getting together in the summertime? The answer to these questions can help you with your content. So this is one of the things that I posted above. The answer to these questions that your patients are answering, prospective patients, they'll give you content for blog posts, creating a social media strategy, or even developing new products that are ideal for your target patients. So look who's talking, because the bottom line is your patients want to engage and talk with you. The key is to give them the encouragement they need to share their thoughts, experiences, and opinions with you. And at the end, stand back, listen to what they have to say. You're going to learn about them, you're going to learn about your community, and you're going to learn about what you can do to build your practice even more from that content. So again, my name is Dr. Derek Barron. Terry, my partner, my lovely wife, isn't here today. Here's our contact information. So if you are a private practice healthcare business owner and you're looking for ways to get more content, get yourself found more in your local community, we'd love to help you to be able to do that. Just add the word contact me, or add one you can say, just reach out to me. We'll get back to you however we can. It'll be easiest for you moving forward. We'd love to help you achieve success on so many levels. Thanks again for your time. Have a wonderful day.